We're about to head to Bursa. We got Brother Fawad behind the steering wheel. You're gonna constantly hear me talk about Brother Fawad on this trip, but he's camera shy for some reason. I don't know why, honestly. But I'll give you a few shots of his shoulders and, mashallah, his manly arms until he's ready to make an appearance. But inshallah, you'll be hearing a lot about Fawad. I know it's been a long time, but I got so busy after I made that last video. But here we go. Brother Fawad invited me on a little trip, so we're going to be spending about 3 or 4 days in Bursa. This time we'll do a little bit more in-depth on Bursa as well, and actually like walk around and check out the markets and just see the daily life in Bursa. So I hope you guys enjoy. So we're just outside of Bursa now. We just passed Gimlik, which is another place I want to check out because I've seen some houses over there that are sitting on a nice piece of land, like an acre of land. There's one actually that I saw that was quite interesting. Yeah, so we're in Bursa now, I believe. So we were driving and we saw this place. It's pretty amazing. It seems like a restaurant or something built right on the river, and the tables are set on the river. So I'm about to walk down there and see if I can't walk around in the riverbank over there. Yeah, this is quite interesting. The water feels good. No, I've never seen anything like this before. So I gotta write down the name of this place and come back with the kids, because the kids will love it. So apparently this place is called Misi. Koprubasi. And can I put you? What is it?
Misi, Köprübaşı Aile Çay Bahçesi.
Aha, okay.
Gözleme, kahvaltı ve ızgara.
Thank you so much. Beautiful, güzel.
Çok güzel. Süper.
Very nice people here, mashallah. So if you're in the area, I would definitely bring the children over here. It's pretty beautiful. Right now we're in the Nilufer area. It's pretty modern. You got shopping malls, the Sheraton Hotel. It's real nice looking. And literally, like about 10 minutes ago, we were in the middle of like a village-looking thing. I saw sheeps and all kind of old-school-looking stuff, and it seemed just like a 10 or 15-minute drive. So it's like you can pretty much have a pretty diverse lifestyle here in Bursa. And last time I did the other video, I didn't really get a chance to go around Bursa and see actually how people are living. But for sure, now that I'm here and I'm looking around and walking around, it's a pretty chill vibe over here, and it's pretty green as well. We just passed by like this humongous park, and one thing you notice is that people are generally outside. There's kids playing. It's not like you know, has that feeling about it where it's like there's a lot of people outside doing stuff, and for sure more family oriented than many of the other cities that I've been to. So it's looking pretty nice in terms of a prospect for raising a family. So now we're headed to Ulu Cami and Koza, which is the Ulu Cami is the early masjid, or one of the first masjids, and Koza is the silk market. So it's like a real traditional area where they have the old school Ottoman architecture. This part right now next to that area is pretty. It looks more like Istanbul. If you take a look around, you can see the buildings are very close together. It's real densely packed, a lot like Istanbul. And we got these crazy small one-way streets. It's pretty hard to drive in these areas, but see little streets like this one. Yeah, but most of Bursa isn't like this. When you come to the old school part, yeah, it's like this, but it has a unique vibe about it. It's pretty cool actually. And we're approaching Ulu Cami now, so I'll see you guys in there. My camera ran out of batteries, so alhamdulillah, Fawad had his camera with him, so he's behind the camera right now. I'm trying to convince him to get in front of the camera, but he's still acting a little shy, but I think pretty soon he'll come around, inshallah. So this is Koza. Bursa is famous for this market. This is a silk market that's been around since the time of the Silk Road. And just a few steps away from me is Ulu Cami, which is one of the earliest masjids in Bursa. For all you gourmet coffee drinkers, we got Espresso Nist, which from the looks of it, Fawad says it's probably a good spot. I really have no clue because I haven't developed that whole taste. I haven't acquired the coffee connoisseur taste kind of thing yet. For me, you know, the best coffee is the one that's the closest and the cheapest. At the end of the day, I'm gonna go with Fawad's judgment. So if he says this is a good coffee shop, it's probably a good coffee shop. If you're into natural foods and all of that, Turkey is pretty awesome for that. They got all kinds of stuff, all types of nuts you ain't probably never heard of before. One thing that is never in short supply in Turkey is good food. Food is pretty much healthy, fresh, and a lot of variety. But the unfortunate part is that there's also never a shortage of desserts and sweets either. I think since we've been here just 3 or 4 days, I've had like, I want to say 3 or 4 Kunafa became like, and pretty high calories. Alhamdulillah, we made it to Ulu Cami, but matter of fact, we need to pray. So we're gonna go over to the wudu area, make wudu real quick, and then once we go inside to pray, that'll give us an opportunity to show you guys the inside of the masjid as well. MashaAllah, we got the brother on camera finally. Alhamdulillah, look at that brother. That's brother Fawad, mashallah, tabarakallah. Can't believe he's camera shy. That's crazy. That's crazy, actually. For a non-Muslim audience, what that was right there, that's called wudu, which is like a ritual purification that you have to do. So before you go in the masjid and do your 5-time daily worship, you have to purify yourself by making wudu on a hot day like this, with this water coming from the mountains. It's spring water. It's quite refreshing.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
So now we're here at Bursa Kebab, which is a restaurant right next to the masjid, and we're having Iskandar Kebab. So this is like the main dish in Bursa. Pretty much when you walk around the restaurants over here, it looks like, in terms of the locals, it looks like almost everyone's having Iskandar Kebab. Come on, come sit. Me? Both of us, bro. Come sit, both of us. There's enough space, bro. Like. That's what I got this wide lens for, man.
But you know, like camera trends.
So, mashallah, we got gourmet coffee. Alhamdulillah, I'm not sure. I think I can taste the walnut tones.
Put sugar in mine.
Put sugar in mine. Walnut tones and slight acidic, fruity beauty.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
Man, we killed it with the
Sugar? That's cool.
It's not even sugar, it's like syrup.
Little syrup, never heard nobody, bro. Come on.
That's my belly.
We eating 2 kunafas a day. You talking about a little bit of sugar in your coffee?
And tell the whole world, bro. Too late for that, I guess. Two kunafas alive, bro.
Two kunafas per night. Kunafa became egg and the honey and syrup. Brother's talking about a little bit of syrup in the coffee. Come on, bro. Get your priorities straight out here. The lesser of two evils, bro. Alhamdulillah.
Kunafa's too good.
Yeah, it is good though. Mashallah, it is good. You're right. So what? We leave tomorrow, huh? 10 o'clock.
Just enough time to pick up some flour. For the families back home, not for myself.
Oh. I thought you were playing another,
For the
yeah.
families.
Alhamdulillah. Look, I got that whole long arm going on.
Yeah.
That's from that wide angle lens. Looks like I can reach out and punch you from 6 feet away. I enjoyed it. Had a good night rest. So we're headed to Madani to go see Musa. So day 2, inshallah.
We should